Welcome to the Fundraising Leadership Podcast, Episode 4. I'm Janice.
This is David.
This is Silvia.
So this week we're going to sort of unpack a piece of the blog post you wrote, Silvia, about the 7 keys for unlocking relationships with donors. And there's one piece in particular that we thought would be fun to play with today. So why don't you tell us about that?
Okay, the first thing that I have to say is that relationships, especially with donors, this is an art. So, and one very special thing of this art is the technique that I love is what I like about what you're saying is. So this is the situation where you're keeping a conversation with your donor and you want to dance, between the two of you. So what I think we can do now, David and Janice, it's just to demo this, and maybe we can just play with that. What do you think, Janice and David?
Yeah, and so let's bring something real into the space.
Yeah, and before we go there, I want to give a little bit more context for the audience, which is that when we get into conversations with donors or with people on our teams, there's always an opportunity to build on what they are saying. And so we have a tendency to say, yes, but, and then you stick your butt in the conversation and it cuts it off. And so this is, what we're going to do is play a little game with you today where we say yes and what I like about that is. So this is like a little bit of improvisation.
And it's truly yes and. You have to take the idea and say what you like about it and build on that idea. Because sometimes we sneakily say yes and, but really we're yes butting.
Exactly. It's like our body is going to be expressing the yes that we say in words. So in a certain way, I think it's a great technique to connect with the person. Sometimes we see the other person as an object to achieve our desires. So this is a great technique to empower other people, donors' ideas, and grow from there.
Yeah, what'll happen sometimes as a fundraiser is you'll go into a meeting with a donor with a very particular proposal in mind for a project for which you're raising money. And the conversation, you're going to dance around. This is like a dance. You're going to be dancing with the donor. And sometimes the donor, you might be coming in with cha-cha music and the donor wants to dance to rock and roll. So you gotta be nimble.
Exactly. So that has to do with letting go control. You don't have a pre-agenda. You don't have guidelines that you follow. You just flow. And from there, you create this dialogue with your donor. And that's a great experience.
Yeah, and I want to say one more thing about it. When you play this kind of game with donors, you can get so creative that you create something that is well beyond the money you were going in to ask for. It's a way of creating synergy. Yeah.
That's the good thing. Cool. Are you ready for the improvisation?
Absolutely.
We have a topic now, Janice.
Yeah, so we're gonna do this with a real life thing that the 3 of us as the fundraising leadership team are looking to co-create. So you can get a sense of this in a real life way without us having any idea where we're going. So I'm gonna kick us off. So what's on my mind is that we're just wrapping up our current edition of our Coaching Essentials course, and we're excited to launch an advanced coaching skills course. And so I had an idea that we should really talk about I want to vibrate with energy for who are the people that we really want to have in this course with us. So it's super fun and vibrating.
What I like about what you're saying, Janice, is when we attract people who vibrate at our frequency, the signal gets amplified. like it just becomes so much more fun. Like when we start to connect with people who really want to be with us in this advanced course, the course is just going to be better for everyone.
What I like of your idea, David, is that if we connect with people who love this course, the world is going to be much better. We're going to have social leaders ready, to enjoy life and to empower their relationships with donors, with employees, staff.
Yeah, what I like about that, Silvia, is that there's a ripple effect. Like that's making me think about the fact that the people who are really ready and excited about this are going to go out into the world and use these coaching skills, with donors, with their team, with their colleagues, and that it's really going to create a more positive environment in fundraising jobs around the world.
Yeah. What I love about what you're saying, Janice, is it's so fitting in right now to where I am. Like I'm in this inquiry about the impact that I'm having in the world. And what I'm noticing is that with our Coaching Essentials course, like we're having a really good impact, and we've had a few cohorts now. And with this advanced course, we're going deeper. And like the impact, I know it may be fewer people, but I know the impact's going to be really significant.
Wow, so powerful, this technique. Don't you think so, Janice and David? I didn't even think we had all these ideas going on. I felt the energy of your impact, David, your impact, Janice, my own impact, and I can just wait to see our people taking this course and also spreading their impact all around the world. So that's amazing. So the topic is relationships. It's an art. It requires lots of techniques and also an attitude, as we have been explaining with Janice and David. So here we are.
Yeah. So here's something that you can try. This is the game called Yes and what I like about that, you can do this. So our request is that you go into your next few donor meetings and start to use this technique when you're having conversations with donors.
Yeah. So now go and put this into practice. Bye.
Bye-bye.